All right, let's talk about something we've all faced: messy data. It's that universal headache, right? Well, today we're going to look at a new tool called DataMentor, and it promises to make dealing with data way faster, smarter, and honestly, just more accessible for everyone.
Come on, be honest. You've been there. You open a spreadsheet someone sent you, you take one look, and that wave of exhaustion hits you. You just know you're about to spend the next hour, maybe more, just fighting with the data before you can even think about doing your actual job.
And you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's always the same old problems, the usual suspects. You've got column names that are all over the place, dates in like 10 different formats, those sneaky extra spaces, and of course, duplicate rows and missing values. It's a pain we all share.
But here's the thing. This whole manual process, it isn't just annoying, it's a fundamentally broken way to work. So let's really break down why this old approach just completely fails us. Think about the typical process. It's this messy, disjointed pipeline, isn't it? You start out making a bunch of one-off manual edits in something like Excel. Then you have to switch over to a coding notebook to write these custom scripts to clean it up even more. It's all so disconnected. And look, the real cost of doing things this way, it's huge. It's not just that it's slow, it's that it's so easy to make a mistake. A tiny human error can completely wreck an entire analysis. And what's worse, a month from now, how can anyone, including you, trust or reproduce what you did? The answer is, they can't. It's a total black box.
So, what if there was a better way? What if we could just get rid of all that chaos and replace it with something elegant, integrated, and genuinely smart? Well, that's exactly where DataMentor comes into the picture. So what is this thing? Simple. DataMentor is a platform that lives right inside your web browser. You just give it a raw, messy data file, and it automatically turns it into a clean, totally reproducible, and ready-to-run analysis notebook. You never have to jump between different tools again. DataMentor literally handles the entire workflow, all in one spot. It brings in your data, applies a bunch of smart cleaning rules, automatically generates the code for your analysis, and then it even runs it for you. And here's the kicker. The really amazing part, if there are errors in that code, it fixes them for you, automatically.
Okay, we have to talk more about that automatic repair feature because this is where the real magic is. DataMentor is powered by this really unique AI assistant that works completely offline. You see, most of the AI tools you've probably used are based in the cloud. That means they need an internet connection, they send your data to some server somewhere, which can be a privacy nightmare, and their speed can be all over the place. DataMentor's AI is the complete opposite. It runs locally, right there in your browser. This means it works offline. Your data never ever leaves your computer, and the performance is always lightning fast.
You know, the best way to picture it is like having a private coding tutor sitting right there with you. It's always ready to help, it keeps all your work secure, and it literally works anywhere, even on a plane at 30,000 feet.
So how does it pull this off? It's not just throwing some huge language model at every little problem. No, DataMentor uses a much smarter two-step approach to fixing things.
Here's the breakdown. First, a set of really fast, simple rules just zaps all the common, easy-to-fix mistakes. Think of a basic syntax error. Gone. It's only after that step, if there's still a problem, that the local AI kicks in to solve the more complex stuff. This hybrid system is what makes it both incredibly quick and super effective.
Okay, so this all sounds fantastic in theory, right? But does it actually hold up in the real world? Well, the researchers behind this put it to the test, and the results, they speak for themselves.
Okay, get ready for this because this number is wild. In a typical academic workflow, DataMentor cut down the time spent on just cleaning the data by a whopping 68.91%. Let that sink in. That's more than 2/3 of the tedious manual work just gone, wiped off your to-do list.
And let's put that into real-world terms. A task that used to take almost 2 hours of frustrating manual work can now be done in just 37 minutes. Just think about what you could do with all of that time back.
But here's the thing. DataMentor isn't just about saving you time. The quality of the final output, so the data itself, the analysis, the whole notebook, it's also just way better. We're talking about huge improvements here. Key quality scores for things like traceability, being able to actually trace your results back to the source, and completeness, they more than doubled. This isn't just a tiny improvement, it's a massive leap forward in producing analysis you can actually trust.
And that offline AI we were talking about, how good is it really? Well, it had a 95% success rate at automatically fixing Python code errors. So this is not some cool gimmick. It's a seriously robust and reliable engine that actually solves your problems. All right, let's pull back for a second, because this is about more than just a slick piece of software. What's the really big idea behind a tool like this? Well, the impact here is huge. Think about students just trying to learn data science. They can finally get past the annoying cleanup part and focus on actually learning. Or small businesses that don't have a whole team of data engineers. Now they can do really sophisticated analysis. And for researchers, they get the one thing they need most: results that are auditable and reproducible.
And that's really the mission here. It's about democratizing powerful data analysis. It's about making it accessible to anyone who needs it, making sure the results are rock solid and reliable, and doing it all while respecting privacy by design.
So I'll leave you with this question. Just imagine for a second, forget all the hours you've wasted cleaning data, hunting for bugs. What new insights, what breakthroughs, what discoveries could you make if your data just worked right from the very start?